Hey guys, this is going to be a completely non-scripted commentary. Pretty much Haley on Gaming, asked me a favor again. She wanted me to, commentate on, one of her 1v1 videos. And pretty much everything here is completely, from the top of the dome, nothing scripted, just, a really an on-the-spot commentary. So pretty much she sent me this message stating specifically that, some of the folks that have been giving comments have been saying they didn't really understand what was meant in the titles, like 30% and stuff like that. And let me just clarify on that, because she told me that she doesn't really do well with explaining. So I'm going to clarify on that so people can understand what she means by 30%. Is that on a scale from, let's say from 1 to 100, she's playing at 30% value, which means that she's not putting 100% effort in. And the reason why she doesn't do this is because it's not necessary. If she were to play at 100%, it would be completely overkill, so it's not necessary to play at 100% because it would just be way too overwhelming for the opponent to handle. As you can see here in this video, she's playing at 30%, but able to do some of the dirtiest, nastiest plays that even people, that are playing at 100% would not be able to pull off. And from, and this is just her at 30%. If she were to take it up to, 50%, then, 60, 70, 80, 90, let alone 100, it would just be, completely overkill. And, once again, Haley again has been able to prove time and again, her skill and her, and what she's been, and her capabilities, really. So go ahead and, just enjoy this video. And, I want you guys to watch here this 1v1. It's going to be a long 1v1, but believe me, it's going to be worth watching. It's definitely going to be something, worth spectating. So go ahead and watch this video, and we'll go from there. That was a really dirty move right there. Notice how when she got the first, when she got the first kill, she went outside towards the, where the stairs, and she saw that he didn't appear, and I'm pretty sure that the opponent knew that she was gonna scope out that section, and then pretty much she went back towards the center, and then when she came back out, she knew that he was gonna know that, and she threw a grenade ahead of time. He slid right into it, and then he had no choice but to get closer, or she would have went around and just, take him out. And then as you can see here, that was a pretty dirty move right there. That was dirty right there. That was really dirty. Damn, right to the fucking face.
This is amazing!
That was a dirty ass anticipation play right there.
I envy your strength, Tyson.
see right here, I kind of want to say something. Right there, you see how, she was playing with Dawn at the bridge. You see, when Haley's like at 50% or higher, I can already tell that she does not play like that. In other words, right in that confrontation on the bridge, she's playing with her opponent, but her opponent doesn't know that. He got the kill, he did, but it's very likely that, her reaction time, she wasn't taking like every reaction serious. She was just being playful. So when she's being playful like that, naturally she's going to drop her guard just a little bit to have a little bit of playtime. And you can look at the score, and even when she's at her playtime, there's still a huge gap in the score. So this is what I'm saying by, even when she's at 30%, look at the gap. Just imagine if you took it to 50%. 60, 70, 80, or 90, 100 would be completely overkill. And that's just a complete understatement. I've played her so many times, and it hasn't even been past 70%, and yet it was like a slaughterhouse. 80, 90, 80, 90, or 100. I mean, that's on a whole different level right there. She's already proven that on many occasions on her video. But yeah, so this is what I'm trying to say. Like, she's essentially playing with her opponent, in the on the bridge here. That's not really something she'll do in like a serious match. She's being playful in the match. You know what I'm saying? And if he gets the kill, that's pretty much Haley allowed for him to get the kill. It's not something that she just she got outmatched there. No, she allowed that to happen.
Fought like a titan of the first pillar. Keep this up and the battle is yours.
I'm going to tell you guys about some other next level shit right now. So pretty much that confrontation right there, it looked like Haley did get killed by the last shot. But the reality is, I've actually went over this video with her. I remember her telling me very clearly on this part right here, she actually allowed this to happen. And what this is going to do psychologically is it's going to convince her opponent that he can pull that off again. You get what I'm saying? So he just got her, he just tapped her, then he took her out right there. So right here, this is the type of, this is like the training that she got from She's Funny. So pretty much right at this moment, most people, they think they can pull that off again. That is what is psychologically impressed into them. So right there creates a window of vulnerability right now. And you're going to see in the next confrontation, she's going to capitalize on this vulnerability. And what this is going to do in the long term is that when she kills him that fast, it's going to strike fear into him subconsciously. And then there's going to be more opportunities where he's going to drop his guard even more. And this is the type of stuff that, I shouldn't be saying this, but she told me that it's okay to say it. It's very hard to understand because it can, the dynamics of it doesn't just go in this way. This is just like a generality of it, but it gets more complex than this. But all of this is operating on like a subconscious thing. So the person's not even aware of it. But, the thing is, if you're aware of this, you can capitalize on it. And these are the things that Haley understands. And pretty much, this is what separates, and this is why she's the number one player, because she knows stuff like this. A lot of people who don't know what she knows will not understand this. But, I've seen it on multiple occasions, the knowledge that she understands regarding this. Even I didn't know this too. Even I didn't know this. And this is how she was able to catch me off guard. So this is something that I pretty much learned from her. And, she learned this from She's Funny. Don't let the name She's Funny fool you. They like to appear as though like they're, like goofy and stuff like that. But make no mistake, they are the real fucking deal. She's Funny and Haley are by far at the moment right now the best players on the entire planet. There's no players, no IM, BSK, fucking, players can even come close to them. Primo, you can put these girls, She's Funny and Haley against, Primo, BSK, or IM, and, She's Funny and Haley, these girls will take any team out on the planet, no fucking problem. They can easily take out Sonic. They can easily take out, Walla and all of them. Like I said, there's already been substantiation and proof on so many screenshots of Sonic losing to people like, Vito the Best and etc. and stuff like that. And, like a little dude named Aiden was able to completely annihilate Vito. And, and Aiden is pretty much, almost on par with, Haley and She's Funny. So it doesn't even come close when it comes to that. These girls will take them out, no fucking problem. You see how she was just killed in the hallway? You see right there on that confrontation when she opened a door, and then right there as he opened the door, you see how he slid in? And I told you that's because there was a psychological impression of him thinking that he was going to be able to pull that off again. And she knew that was going to be the case. And because he subconsciously did that, that left him vulnerable. That's why she let herself be killed in that way on purpose. Because, like I said, because that gave him the impression that he was going to be able to do it again. And then you saw what happened just a second ago. And what that's going to do is that it's going to create a lot more fear in, pretty much, in many of the, later confrontations, and she's going to capitalize on that like no tomorrow. You're going to see it in the video ahead. Let me elaborate on what I mean by the fear. So, let's bring it back to the beginning. So, inside the middle of the hallway, she was just killed. And, pretty much that gave him the impression that he can do it again. And then pretty much in the next confrontation, she decided to just completely gun him down in like, a very short amount of time. So it's going to create fear in the sense where it's going to contradict what was initially impressed at first. His brain cannot process what just happened because he's going to be like, so he can't be able to process essentially what just happened. And what this does is that it creates these split-second delays. And in these split-second delays, pretty much with it's pretty much you being vulnerable without even you knowing it. And, when Haley sees this, that split second delay is enough to for her to land one shot to your head, and that's 70 damage. And just that little tiny delay is enough to completely take you out. You're gonna see in the later conversations here where she capitalizes on those split second delays. And it's pretty crazy because sometimes the person doesn't even realize that they're giving off these split second delays, or like kind of like delaying themselves without even knowing it, again, because they're not aware of this. But by the time they become aware, sometimes they don't even realize that they're missing 1/3 of their health. Remember, just that little tiny delay is enough for her to land one shot to your head, which is going to do 70 damage, and that's 1/3 of your health already gone. By the time you realize it, 1/3 of your health is already gone, and then you're just pretty much going to lose the firefight. It's just at that point you're already gone by then, and then you pretty much have no idea what happened, and then you spawn, and then she's already coming after you. You don't know what to do, and then the same thing happens over and over again. And it's just, there's really no way to reverse this process, and this is why a lot of people rage quit against her. And this is what she means by saying that she has to hold back, because if she were to increase the level, like let's say from 30% to 50%, it would be so overwhelming for the opponent, they wouldn't be able to handle it. And because of that, they're going to quit the match. They're going to bitch quit because they can't handle the intensity. And she doesn't want that, because it wouldn't be fun that way. So in order to get them not to quit, she has to lower the intensity level to 30%. Otherwise, they would completely bitch quit, And this is why, if you look in the parentheses in some of her videos, it says, this is why I have to hold back for this reason, because if I don't hold back, they're essentially going to bitch quit. It would be too overwhelming for them. In other words, I've seen it, she showed me the video links already on her, some of her videos are unlisted, and I've seen it. They're not for the public, but I've seen just way too many people. You got these 2 KD guys, 2.5 KD guys. She takes it up to like 60% with some of these guys, and they just completely bitch quit in the middle of the match. There's a lot of other videos Haley hasn't showed, man. I'm telling you, there's a lot of people that challenge Haley, and every single one of these guys have lost. Not a single loss on her part. 2-point KD guys. One guy even has like a 3.7 KD, and he still lost to her. Pretty much these split second delays, you're going to see what I'm saying. She's going to be able to get all these really, these really close kills. And the difference between them was that the person subconsciously delayed themselves, just for a little split second, because there was a sense of fear. And this sense of fear doesn't come from a subconscious thing. It doesn't come from a conscious thing that they're thinking about it. It comes from a subconscious thing. And the reason why it comes from a subconscious thing is because there's conflicting impressions on what took place in the battle. So that's, and Haley knows how to do this, and she knows essentially what the person is thinking. She knows it so well. And this is why she is, an extremely, difficult player, not just with the aim, but psychologically too. It's very hard to read a player like this, because when you think that you know her pattern, she'll turn around and get you in a way off guard that you wouldn't possibly think that a person or a player would get you from that angle. And it's just something that you cannot, and there's so much uncertainty to it. There's no way to predict what she's gonna do. That's pretty much like why she is just completely on a different level, in terms of of every aspect, gun skill, anticipation, all of these things. So you're about to see it now, so go ahead and watch. Okay, you see, this is exactly what I mean right here. You saw how he rose up right there? Okay, see, that right there is a fear response that just happened. In other words, if you were to look at this from another perspective, you would be like, oh, I wouldn't do that. Oh, no, 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 no. Haley knows that a person would not logically do that, but you don't, in other words, she pretty much created a situation where it forced so much pressure onto him. There wasn't any other choice but to do that. You get what I'm saying? Because she's playing in a way where she's, I'm pretty sure this guy right now thought that, she was, running around and stuff like that and, backing off and being too careful. So you would never expect her to get right in front of your face at the door right there with the shotty. That's just something he did not expect. And, that created a fear response because he didn't know what else to do. So, as a fear response from his part, he just rose up like that. And as you can see what happened there, and this is what I'm talking about. She forced her opponent to involuntarily do something that he didn't intentionally want to do. You get what I'm saying? That's essentially what I'm trying to say here. That's the level of intensity that she's on, where her pressure is so overwhelming, And something like this is very hard to measure, but you definitely could feel it. There are some people, when you play against them, you feel nervous. And there's a reason why you feel nervous, because they have a very strong presence, in the competitive match. You can actually feel it. Otherwise, you wouldn't feel scared the way you feel. You wouldn't be shaking. You wouldn't be nervous. There's a reason why you feel that way, because there's a certain brain pattern recognition that you detected about their behavior that's so overwhelming that causes you to feel that sense of nervousness, or just this uncontrollable fear that you're just constantly shaking and stuff like that. So essentially that's what caused him to rise up involuntarily like that. That's kind of like what I want to point out. A lot of players will not see or understand why they did what they did. You know what I'm saying? I had a deep conversation with Haley about this before making this, and I try to get like an in-depth understanding on this, so I kind of understand, pretty much everything I did not know. I asked her, and then she went ahead and clarified for me, and then pretty much I went ahead, and just decided to agree to do this commentary, and I'm kind of just giving you guys, just a little bit of, a little tip of the iceberg here on what was said and stuff like that. So, alright, so just continue watching from here and you're going to see some more. Oh my god, look how he just went to the door and just got fucking shot. Damn. Huh? She's so fucking fast. Look at her speed. Ooh, right through the door. Damn.
I envy your strength.
Jeez, that was a disgusting fucking peek shot right there. Jesus. Look at that call out right there. That's how you know when someone has good primary right there. No shotgun bullets, but still able to just completely take out their opponents with confidence using a primary up close. One of the reasons why I'm not impressed with the other person's kills, not that they're bad, but if you just look at the score, there's such a gap to where, you know what I'm saying, there's nothing really important about it. Damn, that was dirty. She gauged him right in the nuts. That was a fucking filthy peek shot right there, man. That's high risk, but damn, Haley's able to pull that off. Damn. Jeez, look at that.
Another.
Oh my god. Look at that.
Breaking them.
See, this is what I'm saying, how she catches him, like, the fear is starting to kick in now, and he's starting to realize that, you know, she has no chance. He has no chance. Look at that. He turned around and just got shot right in the face. Oh, that was nice, I'm not gonna lie, that was nice. Look at the score, man. It's nice and all, but like, you know, 25 gap. Ugh. Damn. Cringe, dude. Yeah, he came in, I'm not gonna lie, that was unexpected. But I'm pretty sure that Haley allowed that to happen. Damn, that was a pretty intense confrontation there. Sheesh. Damn, she shot him right in the head, in the air. And that was so fast for him to be able to react to that. It's pretty much too fast for him to react.
I envy your strength, Titan.
She just killed him 3 times in a row in like a very short period of time. Completely nasty kills too. Oh shit, she went around. Caught him off guard. Look at that. Oh my god, that was dirty.
Call that a win? I call it a massacre.
So the match is over. Yeah, those were 2 last pretty dirty kills. One at the door, then right there, one in the front of the map. So that pretty much concludes this video. As you can see here, you know, there's an extreme gap in the score. And again, this is like Haley at 30%. The other person's at 100. It doesn't matter, you know, it's just not going to make a difference. You know, she's just too fucking, you know, like, she's just too fucking overpowered, man. Like I said, she's on a completely different level. And this is only at 30%. I couldn't even imagine, like, you know, 50% or 70%. It would just be overkill. I played her at 70%. And let me tell you, man, I played some people in 1v1s, like when I played serious, 100, you know, for me, when I was playing, like, all out, you know, I can take out some top players, and I already have taken out some top players when I play serious, of course. And, you know, when I challenged her to 70%, I didn't even, it wasn't even a contest between me and her, you know. I got completely annihilated by her. So, you know, I hope you guys enjoy this commentary. You know, just go ahead and stay tuned for more videos on her channel, and then we'll go from there. All right, I'll see you guys later. Again, this is just a favor that she asked me to, you know, to do, and I'm just, you know, again, I got a lot of respect for her, so, you know, I don't mind doing this, and, you know, just, yeah, just, you know, just stay tuned for more videos on her channel, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys, peace out, and it's been an honor, Haley.